Hi guys, welcome to a new video of Bitcoin Edge, and today we are gonna take another look at the charts. And we had a little bit of a give back Tuesday. We had a correction. Yes, we did. The dollar didn't really do much, but the S&P suffered quite hard. I've been looking at this chart for I think a few weeks now. Um, This was the trade setup I had, take profit at the green line, and yeah, it was actually a perfect trade setup. So let's take a look. Where will we correct to? Well, we're gonna at least, I think, tap the previous all-time high. That's the first support coming up now, and yeah, we're close. That's like a 50 more points before we're there, and we almost had a 150 points correction today. Um, so that's about it for the S&P 500, and we also saw the same kind of thing in Bitcoin. And I've been tweeting about this trend line, this horizontal support over here. I said if we break it, either the move really big and hard, yeah, and well, we kind of had that today. As you can see over here, make sure to follow me as well on Twitter, of course. But where do we see supports or bounce opportunities? Let's remove the drawings, go to the daily, and let's take a look. Well, we have this line, of course. Didn't really touch that one. You can draw it on multiple points, of course. You can draw it on this one, and then we had a top. It's a bit line fitting, but I like to use this top as well. We have the horizontal, of course, this line, and we just dipped a little bit below it or perfectly tapped it, ran some stops to the downside, and a bounce here, a close above this green line is very important today. What also is possible, we have some, I believe, a CME gap over here. That one is just below, I believe, at around 9.6k. But this could already be the correction. We had in the previous bull market, about a year and a half ago, we had this area as well. This was a really clear head and shoulders, and over here we had a wick to the downside to get everybody out of the longs. Got bought back up, a clear, very clear head and shoulders over here in the making, and it was like yeah, a fake one, because we pumped really hard after that one. Over here we had a head and shoulders as well. They had a fake out to the downside, and then of course we had some China news, and we had I think one of the hardest pumps I've ever seen in crypto. We went from what was it, around 7k all the way to 10.5k in just a couple hours of time. Anyway, we are over here now, and I think a wick down to 9.8 is still possible. I'm not sure. Let me take a look. I mean, longing here is possible, I think. Funding is not completely negative like I would have wanted it to be. A lot of people are still bullish, and that means there are still a lot of longs to liquidate or to stop out. But I am starting to get bullish now. If it wicked a little bit lower and we had some negative funding, that would be perfect. But right now I think we can go to 9.8 or something. Just a quick wick, being bought up back again as soon as possible. Something like this over here. Shake everybody out and then run it back up. This is something we kind of needed. I hope you didn't get too messed up by it, but yeah, I think this is actually a good thing. Flush everybody out. Make sure they have to buy back higher again. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is at an important level right now, around $400. Um, as long as Ethereum is above 360, it is very good. There is no trouble for me. You can see we're on the VPVR, the volume profile per price kind of. Um, you see they're on a big block right now, and the support is holding for now. I'm very bullish in Ethereum. With the DeFi stuff going on, I think Ethereum really has a lot of fundamental good things happening at the moment. Um, but you don't want everything to be a scam, of course. Ethereum still looking good. Ethereum BTC looks like a bullish retest to me. Still looks very good as well. BTC does look a little bit different, but I think they're at a place where they can bounce right now, just like I think the rest is able to bounce from here. And the thing is, what I really would have liked to see is funding going mega negative, but that is not the case yet. So yeah, let's take a look. What is the current funding? Yeah, it's not even negative. I really want that to be negative. If it's negative, I'm really confident buying. Dot USDT looking very good. Nothing else to say. New coin, but looking very good. Nothing else to say. It's going a little bit sideways at the moment, but it's not bad or something. It's just some sideways movement, but nothing really to say about it. It's just between these levels, I would say, and this one. I mean, they're just ranging a little bit between $5.50 and $6.50. Litecoin is at support. If they break this one, it's a little bit of doom for Litecoin. This is how it looks on a higher time frame, but Litecoin is on some important support. Break this one, and next up would be this one, which is close, but very important levels. We do not want to see lower lows for Litecoin. Comp doesn't seem to have a lot of trouble today with the madness that's going on, but seems a bit like a double top, I would say. Do we know? Yes. I mean, resistance for comp. This is comp Bitcoin, by the way. Let's take a look if comp USDT did have a little bit of a pullback, but looks quite similar. I mean, it's kind of a volatile coin, but I would say this is support, important support for comp. And it already seems like they had their bottom. Big moves, really hard to say. I think this should be support, and hard to say something about it at this point. As long as this level holds, it's a higher high, and that should be really good. Like I said, Bitcoin, these are the levels to watch. You can see it in the volume profile as well. A wick to I think 9.8 or something is possible. Flush all the longs out and possibly have negative funding at the bottom, and then we can pump it turbo back up. So that's what I'm looking at. If you want to trade yourself with some leverage, or you are already trading with some leverage, make sure to make a new account using the following ref links. They're also in the video description. You get some extra discounts yourself and you help my YouTube videos. Also, my DMs are always open for questions or anything you want to know. I'm always open and ready to answer your questions. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know what you think. I see you guys again tomorrow, and happy trading.